number one. Who is you? Well, at least you hit the like, even if you can't. Well, at least you hit the like, even if you can't talk. Okay, and you left. You should have talked. Jason, what up? Was that you that just in here a minute ago? Had someone come in, hit the like button, couldn't chat, I guess. Oh, let me put my eyeballs on. What's up, No? Have I seen you in here before? Howdy, number 3. Okay. I'll be damned. Who is that? Carlos. You're a new one. Welcome to the live chat or live stream, man. I like it when you new people come in. Hey, we get new people all the time. Not a problem, man. And your name's in such a pretty blue. I like blue. Mr. 18 Down, what's up? Welcome to the live stream. Blue, what's up? See, I almost missed yours. Who else snuck in while giving Carlos a hard way? Uh-huh. Yeah. Heading back towards Houston again. Electronic logs being stupid. Truck drivers being lazy. The trucks being slow. But other than that, Carlos has got a great life. But my world and your world, it sucks. Now, I don't know what kind of signal I'll have here. I've talked to my dispatcher 2 or 3 times, and he ain't got a whole lot to say to me, which is fine. I ain't got a whole lot to say to him. They didn't even let me make it all the way back to the yard today. I don't know why. They had a driver meet me with a load. Maybe they was afraid I'd go and give them their truck. I don't know. Oh no. I-35 is nothing but job security. But now, you know, there is a tollway that goes around it. I don't know what it costs. We got all the bells and whistles where I ain't got to pay for it. I always take that around. I can't think the name of it right now. But take that toll road around all that nonsense. There's not a whole lot of traffic on it, buddy. You make pretty good time. Unless I'm delivering in Austin or San Antonio or one of them. Well, I bet I'd be stopping pretty soon. Then I go around it. Oh yeah. Yeah, that little old lady lives by us that gave Grandma all them canned goods and stuff. She and them canned goods. That's a granddaughter. But in them canned goods was 3 of the little cans of Beanie Weenies. I hadn't had Beanie Weenies in I don't know how many years. That's what I had tonight was 3 cans of Beanie Weenies and some tater tots from fish I had for lunch. They call them tater wedges or something. Well, driver, I would have stayed there. I guess not. 11 people and 5 likes. What up, Bobby? 12 people and 5 likes. Y'all just like hearing me holler about hit the like button or what? Thank you. Night Rhythm, what's up? Yeah, I know, ain't it, Carlos? Oh, well, I threw a bunch of the stuff in a bag and put it back there in the bag, and I hadn't unloaded it. It's been back there a couple of weeks. Well, I grabbed it up. I was going to put my canned goods and stuff up. I was actually looking for a can of chili, which I don't have. I done ate it. And I seen them and I said, well, I think that's what I'll have tonight. So I did. After, what's up, man? I've been over 25 years out here. It's the wife's ankle you need to be asking about. She sprang and putting her foot in his butt. Don't you hate it when that happens, man? Well, Blue, did you make a video for me? We need somebody to make a video and test that uplink thing. Carlos, you ought to shoot Stone a message and see if he'll try uploading his video again. Yeah, I don't know if Brandon will make it on tonight or not. He was on earlier. He wasn't real happy. Oh, well, shoot Joe a message. He's getting a lot of odds and ends taken care of here in the next few days. Maybe he can fix whatever you got. And you have to keep reminding him, man. You got to keep reminding him. He's awful young to have that sometimers. Well, it's a lifestyle and a career, man. Have you been watching my videos? Go to the playlist and go down to So You Want to Be a Trucker. There's another one about phone calls. I forget what it is. But you need to binge watch a lot of my videos. Then you'll be getting a straight scoop on what it's like out here. You can watch watch quite a few of my live streams. Seems like every live stream somebody gets on asking something. Just like you know. Well, you just need to binge watch and sit down with a can of Beanie Weenies and watch my videos for a couple days. There's only 1,000 plus of them. It shouldn't take more than an hour or two. I don't know how many I really have. Anybody know how many videos I've got up? Does it tell you all that when you click on my channel? What have I got? 100 videos now? Poor South. Come on, Seth. I ain't got quite that many. Do you any one of the RST Riverside boys out of... No, I don't know anybody. Huh. You're lucky you even get to deal with me and fix my problems. Don't y'all start trashing me. I do have a bunk I can go to. I'll go back there and have a pity party. I'll call Grandma and tell her nobody likes me no more. Then Carlos will be in trouble. I'll tell her Carlos picking on me. Oh hell, who looks at expiration dates? Oh, they still make them. You can find them in the stores. Really? Did you just go look that up? 1514? See, and it should be 1515, but Carlos won't make any of his cooking videos. He's been telling me ever since we met him what a chef he is. How he grew up in a restaurant, but we can't get him to make videos. I think he's kin to Jim Dunn. Got all that talks going on. Yes, you did. And we could hear your daughter laughing in the background. Say you're just a pup. Army day in the 80s. I got out of the Marine Corps in 79. Damn kids. Okay, why don't you just cut donuts in the driveway? That was crazy. I know why he did it though. 50? Hell, I wish I was 50. I just celebrated the 30th anniversary of my 29th birthday. Or something like that. I lose track of how damn old I am. I gotta ask Grandma every once in a while. Somebody shoot Grandma a text and ask her how old I am now. Oh, goodness. 1 hour tonight, boys and girls. I got to get up early in the morning. Another one of these crazy-ass runs. Now, I can't figure out what their plans are. And they definitely ain't talking to me right now. All right, thank you. I'm 58. I appreciate it. Probably not. The only way I would is if I got one of the older ones. Well, let me rephrase that. I guess it would be a newer one. One of the last editions that they made that had the stairs that went up them. I have no desire to climb up them ladders anymore. But they had some that had a little stairway that would come out with the door. And it had a low profile doghouse in it. To drive one of them like I drove when I started driving, no. I'm too old and fat to climb in and out of that damn thing, much less climb over that doghouse. It wasn't bad back then, I was young. And I didn't know any better. But I paid my dues. Once I got in a hood, and it was a little bitty old Freightliner with a hood. But boy, I was tickled to death. I had a hood. It was not a cab over. I thought I was all that in a cup of coffee. Well, they ain't necessarily uncomfortable. You're sitting right on top of your steer tires, so they steer a lot different than the rest of them. $11.11. Well, that's pretty good. What up, Richard? Oh yeah, we've all heard of Pam. Actually, Pam's right down the road from us a few miles. I ain't heard much good about them, but I've heard of them. I call it Tonka Town, the town they're in. That ain't really how it is. I don't know how they pronounce it, but I call it Tonka Town. Fixing to fire this bad boy up. Build up a little bit of heat. Well, that's good. You need to get a little experience under your belt, rookie. That's a good deal, Jim Dunn. You called and talked to them, or what? Are you on the level that you contacted them? Yeah, you read all kinds of stuff in them trucker ads. Jim Dunn, answer me. One of y'all reach over there and slap Jim Dunn. Okay. Carlos, did you get my P.O. box put up on the thing like you was asking me about? William, what's up? You just got up and I'm fixing to go to bed. I was just talking about you in the video. And I try not to use that kind of language. Oh, I forgot about that. This is that place with that train that goes by. Dad. Tell you what, this place packed up pretty quick tonight. I guess I was lucky I shut down when I did. Yes, I was. I don't know how many trucks I've seen try to back in over there, and there just ain't enough room for them. But now Creek's trying it. And he's pulling out. Now we're going to see if he's smart, he'll back in at that angle he's at right now. Yeah, I was a trainer, man. Miami, what a deal. Yeah, you talked about putting it on the About page or something. On the contact information. You need to put it at more of an angle than that, Creek. He's fixing to push that trailer over the edge. Hopefully it don't drag him and the truck on the train tracks. Now, Ridge Runner, what's up? No, ain't nobody ever tried to break into my truck. I really don't know anybody that has. And one thing about stories is you'll hear a whole bunch of them. You gotta be careful who you're talking to and who you're listening to when you go hearing truck driver stories. Yeah, when I was a rookie out here, I used to hear all them stories too, and I bought into them. But then after a while, you figure out that's all they are, stories. One of my favorite ones is when you're listening to these truck drivers, and then they start telling you how they called the federal marshals. And the federal marshal, he came and took care of business. And he lined out DOT or whoever it was. Y'all need to look up the job description of a federal marshal. Nowhere in there does it say anything at all about trucking. Uh-huh. Well, that's how I am, William. I'm not no little guy. I ain't no 7'14" like you, but I'm a decent sized feller. I'm damn good looking. So I'm surprised that more people ain't tried to just break in and get a picture of me. I know, I'm like Jim Dunn now, ain't I? That's right, Jason. Well, stuff's gonna happen, dude. I mean, stuff's gonna happen. But, you know, a lot of it is just being aware of your surroundings. And there's a whole lot I can say about that, but you gotta be aware of your surroundings. Exactly, Ridge Runner. Well, you remember there for a while they was telling these stories about they would take ether and spray it in your vent back there, and next thing you know, you wake up with a headache and they done cleaned out your truck. Never met a single person that happened to, but every truck stop you sat around the liar's table, somebody knew 2 or 3 people that it happened to. It's a crock of bull. Yeah, it could be dangerous out there. Once again, don't walk around acting like a victim, and be aware of your surroundings. Now, what's that, Jim Dunn? Everybody fasten your seat belts. Jim Dunn might be fixing to take us on a whirl ride. Yeah, exactly. Uh-huh. He's just jealous because his wife likes me more than she likes him. I had a friend of mine used to have a wolf hybrid with him. He got hold of a lot lizard. But now I got to admit, he'd set people up. We had big radios, and his was mounted right there on the dash, and he'd go to sleep with his windows down on purpose up there in Knoxville. That wolf would lay right here in the floor between the seats, guarding him, protecting him when he'd go to sleep. That lot lizard reached in there to get that, and that dog got hold of her. No. Uh-oh. I don't know nothing about the military other than what I've seen in the movies. John Wayne taught me a lot. I like my kung fu. The only thing I know about any kind of martial arts is I wear high karate. Do they even make that anymore? High karate? They used to have some cool commercials when I was a kid. Right, Jason, unclick. Carter, what's up? That's what I'm saying. All that suspense, and then I'll email you later. What's up with that, Jim Dunn? Your audience is booing you. Any kind of real dog. You know, I'd like Grandma's got her little ankle biters. And Scruffy, he's the one that just passed away. Here's a little case, I swear. Was that person Grandma was setting up, and I was in the bunk sleeping, waiting on the dock. You know the drill. It was a nice day, windows were down, and he came up, jumped up on the driver's side here, and Scruffy went nuts. And he started laughing and told Grandma, I said, oh, that's a hell of a dog there. I come out of that bunk, hair all messed up, ugly looking. I had long hair back then. Like he did his job, he woke me up. What the hell do you want? Boy, he turned all kinds of colors. You got a dock, sir. Back in the dock, such and such. Uh-huh. Well, we all knew it was Jim Dunn. Well, exactly, Cutter. That's what I'm talking about. He did his job. He woke me up. Now, I wasn't the sweet, lovable guy that y'all know now. Back then, I had an attitude. You know the drill. Sometimes, honestly, I wonder what Grandma ever seen in me back in them days. But when me and her got together, I guarantee you, I wasn't nothing like today. I guess she just liked the wild side of that animal magnetism. That's what it was. Because I had enough people tell me I was an ass. Well, at least part of one. You know, and I've had a lot of people call me an asshole. but they ain't never called me ugly or stupid. So what's that say? You know? I must be a good-looking, smart asshole. Yeah, chows are, chow, I don't trust a chow at all. You are correct. They don't bark, warn you, or nothing. They just bite and or attack. All that just because of Jim Dunn? Really, Carlos, Bobby? What's up with that? Don't be hurting Jim Dunn's feelings. Oh, that going, my ice melted. It does that every day. Hans, what's up? I didn't see your last comment. Yeah, I seen your last one. Said you was going to contact me later. Yeah, I'll message you later. It's the last one the feed shows. Okay. What's a kangaroo? I'm missing something, boys and girls. Yeah, Jim Dunn, I just scrolled back, man. That was the last one I seen. It's the last one on the feed from you. It's what I was telling you the other day on the phone. This thing skips some messages. I don't know why. And I turned my Jim Dunn filter off. Or should I say my anti-Jim Dunn filter. I turned it off. I think he typed it and he didn't know how to hit the go button. Well, congratulations, Hans. Why are you going to the CVS pharmacy? Charles, what's up? No sugar added. That's how we say that. We tried to leave the bull out of it. No sugar added. I'm glad you like them. Welcome to the channel. I hope you're watching a whole bunch of them. Ah. Well, that's a new one on me. I didn't know CVS would do it. I knew chiropractors did it and doctors did it. I didn't know pharmacists could do it. Maybe I ought to move to your state. Uh-huh. You let the comment into the feed? Oh, yeah. He's new. What Carlos is talking about there, we really try not to cuss in here. I've said a couple bad words tonight myself, which I normally don't do. But we try not to cuss in here, Hen. Kevin, what's up? Keep talking like that, Kevin, and you won't be. You know better than be cussing in here. Yep, I'm thinking of a bad word. Jason, did you get you one of them t-shirts saying that? Somebody did. What did Stormy get, Jim Dunn? I guess so, Carlos. And if you get a chance, Carlos, would you, everybody that you gave that wrench to, would you shoot them a email or text and explain to them a little bit about how that works? All right, Kevin. Good night. I guess he didn't like me asking him not to cuss. But I understand, because so many of the channels out there, that's all they do. It's like they try to use every cuss word they can. I don't get it. Well, there's some in there. Go to the playlist, Richard, and go down to Simple Word of God. There's several videos on there where I'm spreading the word. Now I tell you now, it ain't like going to church. I don't use a bunch of fancy words and try to trip you all up. I break the word down into simple English. After you watch some of them, well, or as you're watching them, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. Well, they're trying to make them pay for all of our time out here. They're realizing, and it's already being done in some places like Arkansas. Who was it? Oregon or Washington a couple years back, they had issues. So now I don't necessarily think they ought to pay us for our sleeper berth time, but I do believe once our clock starts, we should get paid for our 14 hours. If you're doing a 34 out here because law mandatories it or the company don't have freight, yeah, I think we should get paid for it. And no, I don't see that becoming a common thing anytime soon. What in the world is that, Jason? Well, go to the playlist. Scroll down. That gives you all the different topics that I broke them down into, or categories, I should say. And Simple Word of God. I don't know. There's quite a few videos there. I ain't sure how many there is. Let me look and see. I think I can find it on my tablet. I'm not the world's best at this thing. and it don't like me today. Right there. See where it says playlist? Right there. And then well, how come it ain't showing all of them? Well, I'm used to doing it on there. Alright, I found it over here on my playlist. Up 10 coming. Let's see. Well, I got 64 cooking videos. I didn't realize that. Simple Word of God, 230 videos. So you got 230 videos of me spreading the word. You ought to find something in there to listen to. Now, grant you, some of them are just where I'm reading some books of the Bible and giving you my thoughts on them. Oh, is that what it is, a bikini? Okay. Now, why are you showing off your bikini? Do I have a hot spot? I ain't sure what you're talking about. If you're talking about the free internet stuff, no, I don't do that. And at one time I was gonna turn that off and have it do the connection through the phone thing, and I ain't never done that. Whatever they call it. I forget what they call that one. I think that's the spot, ain't it? Don't give me lying. It's what I got Carlos and Little Joe for. I've got it hooked up through my phone service. But that's what I'm talking about. I was thinking about having that line disconnected, which would save me $10 or something a month. Save me $10 or $12. I got a big phone bill just to keep this stuff going. That's why it aggravates me when I'm hitting you all up to support the channel and stuff, and I have some of them go off on me, tell me how I'm being greedy, and you're just one of them YouTubers wanting to get rich. And no, I just want to break even. I just don't want YouTube to cost me. And that being said, I'll throw a plug in there too. If y'all go to the About page, buy my t-shirts. If you buy a t-shirt, it helps support the channel. If you go over there to Patreon, go to the About page, scroll to the bottom, there's a link for all that stuff. If you sign up with Patreon, they ask for a minimum of $1 a month. That helps support the channel. I would appreciate it. Oh, it ain't never been in the positive. Now, don't get me wrong. I've got some people that buy my T-shirts and stuff, you know, and it all helps. But no, I don't break even on this by no cry. Not even close. Yeah, I think down there on the bottom there's a PayPal link too. Isn't there, Carlos? I don't even know what all they've got down there. I do know they could only do certain things, certain amount of stuff down there. Let's see, there's the About page. Email Papa Joe. Simple Living with Papa Joe. I'm sure that's the Facebook page. Helping Papa Joe. I think that's the PayPal. Share your videos, the gift shop, Patreon, and Studying the Word Bible group. Now that one we can take off. That gentleman passed away. So Carlos, if there's something else you want to put on there. But yeah, I think the Helping Papa Joe is the PayPal one. See, I didn't even know what all was down there. That comes from Little Joe and Carlos taking care of all the stuff on here. I'm pretty much I make the video. I'm the pretty face. Them two boys are the brains. So you lucky rascals, you get to see me. That's right, Bobby. Well, I appreciate it. That one, I think, falls under the gift shop. Right now, all we got is coffee cups and T-shirts. I hope they will come out with some hats. And the sayings that are on the shirts, just so you know, a bunch of my subscribers, one night we had a deal going, and I have a bad habit of repeating a lot of stuff like dadgum, and I'm thinking of a bad word, and I didn't realize quite a few of them, but they started naming off a bunch of this stuff they want to see on the T-shirts. So the majority of them, that's where that came from. Just so you know. Well, that's cool, Jason. Thank you. The Helping Papa Joe, you saying that is the PayPal? This company, they don't even tell us Merry Christmas. Literally, I'm serious. Ain't no such thing as a bonus or none of that. I guess I could have clicked on it to see what it was. Oh, and while we're speaking of T-shirts, which Stone's working on something he wants done. If you have a certain T-shirt that you want done, like a family reunion or whatever, if you will come up with whatever you're wanting, Little Joe might come up with some kind of a design like he does on mine, if that's what you want. But we can have your T-shirts made for you. That's not a problem. So if you have a specific something you want done, let us know. No, it's something that we ain't been telling people and all that because Little Joe's been busy with his masters. But we can't get her done for you. So Carlos, if you want one that says that Carlos is Papa Joe's favorite Mexican, we can get her done. Hill, what's up? What do you mean? You come in and say hi to him and not me? Maybe that t-shirt should say that Carlos is C. Hill's favorite Mexican. What's up with that? Well, those I was going to send to my California boy. AWOL, that mean absent without sense of leave? Or something like that? Yeah, he did kind of go into hiding for a while. You know how Mexicans are. I guess immigration was coming through. They checked for green cards and all he had was a brown one. If I knew how, Carlos, I'd take your wrench away. That'll learn you. Matter of fact, go take your own wrench away. I hear you, Cutter. But you do know where he lives, and you have the right friends. So you better behave, Carlos. Now we got him. Uh-huh. You know where to get your birth certificate. What up, short hop? Don't recollect seeing you in here before, have I? Are you new to the live stream, or am I having a timer attack? Good night, Hans. Yeah, I only got another couple minutes. I told y'all only an hour tonight, and that hour is about to hit me. I can get up by 4 o'clock in the morning. Oh, yay. I got some trucking to do. Probably have. There's so many people that come and go through here. But I try to acknowledge the ones that it's their first visit. Yeah. Well, see, J.B. Hunt, when he started, he told everybody, well, no, it wasn't when he first started, but he hadn't been started real long. He was just getting real big. He made a point-blank statement. He says, I can make a penny a mile off each of my trucks, and I'd be fine with that. Oh, I'm in Savannah, Oklahoma, though. So, yeah, all he's looking to do is make cost of fuel and his driver's pay and stuff. And if he only made a penny profit a mile per truck, he'd still be making tons of money. And he went out and cut a lot of people's throats, too. What's bad is some of them bigger companies, they're happy just to cover cost of fuel. They'll eat the driver's wages and anything else just to bounce them out of that area. It gets pretty cutthroat. And then they want to say it's us that's greedy. Gotcha. I never even heard of Coyote. Never seen the trucks, never heard of them. Oh, goodness. Buddy, you got a headlight out. You ought to fix it. Don't mind me, I'm watching the driver. And unfortunately, it looks like he's got some of the issues that I'm fighting to not let get that bad. Ah, okay. Well, folks, I'm fixing to call it a day. Appreciate y'all coming in, spending a little time with me this evening. We'll see what tomorrow night brings. But with that, I'm going to bid y'all a good night. Remember, the good Lord loves you. So do I. Appreciate y'all. Bye.